I just want to get on here and say, watch the company you keep because bad company corrupts good character. And if you're noticing that your friend keeps telling you to do this, do that, and you know that it's against God's will, sometimes you have to leave people where they're at. Sometimes you cannot help others. I had to learn that myself because you would want to help. You would want to be like, that ain't right, sis. Or, you letting them know like, hey, I don't mess with that type of stuff. But sometimes those same people could be used by the enemy to try to hurt you or try to destroy you. So you have to have discernment. You have to be able to decipher who's really there for you and who really, is not good for you. So always, check people's temperature. I'm not saying be rude or be mean or none of that, but, still move with grace, still move with love because they are a child of God as well, but they may have their own journey. And you don't want to get caught up in what they may have coming because you're around them and you're sticking with them and all this stuff. But if they're always just look at the things that they say. If they're not always happy about what you got going on, or you see little funny looks when you tell them some good news, or they end up trying to tell you, hey girl, let's go do this, or hey dude, let's go do this, and you ain't in that realm, or you told them like I'm on a whole different path, but they not respecting that, it's time to get rid of that type of friend. I noticed when I got back into church, I slowly lost people. I slowly stopped talking to people, and then eventually they kind of ended up moving their own way. We was on different paths. And they can get their salvation somehow as well too. And you always still pray for those type of people. But you don't let them drag you down. You don't let them come and hinder your walk with God, because then you're going to have to answer for that, not them. So the best thing to do is let them know, no, I'm too, especially when you start telling them, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not coming out there. Oh, I'm not about to be in the club no more. I don't drink no more. I stopped smoking. Once you start doing that, you'll slowly see them start trickling out your life. You'll slowly start seeing God remove them, because you guys are on two different paths, and your path may have a purpose behind it that you may not see at the moment, but God sees it. So always stay in alignment, always stay ahead. And God will, once he brings those gifts to you and you're wholeheartedly walking with God, he will warn you of what's to come through vision, through dreams. He'll warn you of people that may be envious. He'll warn you of things that you see, and that may hurt you. And that doesn't mean go and be like, oh, I seen you was about to do something. What, you feeling some type of way? No, still move with grace and love, but just be mindful. Keep it in the back of your head. Just know, okay, God warned me about this. He warned me about that. Just know that those warnings are for you to pray against it, for one. Pray for your brother or sister, for two. And then just be vigilant. Just be aware and know that, okay, this is going to come up in some area. This is going to happen in some area. God will warn you about those things. So always watch the company you keep. If God's removing somebody from your life, don't hold on to it. I remember I got convicted so bad, and like I had this burning feeling in me, and I had to, stop talking to a friend. And it was the hardest thing because I loved them. And I was just like, God, why? I'm just like, God. And then I kind of kept them on social media, stuff like that. But God was like, block. It was a burning feeling that I was feeling like, okay, God, once I did that, everything calmed down. I felt okay. So God will convict you, and he'll give you that feeling in your body like, this ain't right. I'm telling you something. So just always remember that, and just stay aware.